Hello again. I'm glad you could join me for this edition of 8 mental strategies for achieving your goals. Now, in this edition, I will be talking about how to develop self-awareness. I introduced self-awareness in the last video and talked about the benefits of self-awareness. I talked about the benefit of self-awareness. So now, before we go any further, this is a nice place to pause so you can subscribe, like, and share our page and channel. So please, remember also to press the notification button. Remember to press it. So I've paused a while. Now I'm up again. So as seen earlier, each has been given talent in a measure of faith, and being able to identify these is the first step to self-actualization. As you grow in your development of your self-awareness, you will also increase in the discovery of your talents and grace. You are here for something great. You are here to contribute to the betterment of this generation. This generation will not be complete without your input. You need to understand that. You need to understand that. So how do I develop self-awareness whereby I will be able to identify my talent and move on? So the first point is develop the part of the brain responsible for self-awareness. Self-awareness relies on a network of brain region. This is a group of cortical structure running down the middle of the brain. Another part is the insular cortex, which lies between tissues of the frontal, temporal, and parental lobes. We talked about that in various places. So there are 4 different types of mental training designed to develop different parts of the brain, which we've talked about. These 4 types are treated in detail in previous segments on our channel. It will do you great service to acquaint yourself with the various types of mental training. We've talked about that. We have looked at that, and we've taken you through that training. So number 2, be prepared to leave your comfort zone. Always, comfort zones always hinder upward mobility. When you leave your comfort zone, you are able to embrace new heights or new challenges. You are also able to explore your creativity. So endeavor to leave your comfort zone. Not until you spread your wings, you never know how far or how high you can fly or soar. Most people are so satisfied with their state that they never try to challenge themselves. But it is in challenging oneself that an individual can really know they are capable of doing, as well as their limitation. It's really in challenging yourself. So challenge yourself. Leave your comfort zone. When you take challenges, you discover these things or things about you that you had no knowledge of. Embrace opportunities. Let yourself go. Leave your comfort zone. Challenge yourself. Learn something new. Apply yourself to something, even to things you have fear of. apply yourself to it. It will help you. It will cause you to know things about yourself. Now take a personality test. Most people shy away from this because anytime we talk personality test, they believe it puts them in a box. But on the contrary, it rather liberates, as the test give you some vital information about yourself. It is when you concentrate on the weaknesses and allow yourself not to explore, then it becomes bad. It is always very, very important. So for me, instead of weakness and strength, I prefer to call them strength and weakness, but then I prefer to call them healthy and unhealthy. The strengths are the healthy me, and the weaknesses are the unhealthy me. So as I build on the healthy me, the more I build on it, the more it is for me. So number 4, be available to be a solution to other people's problems. When I was growing up, I realized that people always came to me for advice. Some way, somehow they came. People I did not even know will meet me for the first time and start telling me things about themselves, their issues. I mean, intimate issues. Some way I made them feel comfortable to talk to me. It was something that I did in my growing up. So as time developed, I realized that I was getting more satisfied helping people to deal with their issues. And in time, I realized that this is what I am called to do. And with time, I have developed in the science as I chose a career path in counseling psychology, then life skill coach, then motivational speaking, all going on. So avail yourself to solve other people's problems. In that, you can also begin to see. Now, talk to someone when you are clueless as to why you've been unsuccessful at some things. Solicit feedback. Getting feedback on your abilities and limitations is worthwhile to your self-awareness. By gaining feedback, you are able to gain access to vital information that will be beneficial to your choices and decisions as to where and how to invest your energies. So solicit, talk to somebody. You see, self-awareness also means getting a handle on your limitation. Science shows that those who remain in the dark about their shortcomings may wittingly doom themselves to failure. The part of the brain that are involved with proficiency of a task are also involved with the same part that is handling the proficiency awareness. So when you are bad at something, you may not or even have any idea on how bad you are, because the brain, the same part that tells you is the same part that causes you to also, so you don't know. Give yourself permission to fail. Anyone who has ever attempted something has failed before. The biggest risk in life is not taking any risk at all. But in taking risk, you will fail. In the process, give yourself permission to fail. And in the process, learn new things about yourself, about your talent, and your limitations. You must always be in the habit of learning. Your brain is loaded with everything needed to make it It is yours to discover. The next strategy I'll look at is motivation. Please remember to subscribe, share, and like our page or channel. Please also press the notification button in the process. Until the next video, this is your guide and coach, OK Dugan, telling you all things are possible to those who believe, and there is hope for your future.